Hello Aries, this is Jen from Adore Tarot. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Aries, I'm going to do a reading now for the last part of May 2023. It is a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Aries. It will not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. We're using a new tarot deck that I have been gifted. It is the Tarot of the Divine. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we'll get a couple of cards out and see how we go. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Nine of Coins. Being very independent, being able to take care of yourself. Look, he's got all the coins here in his garden. He has lots of fruit, lots of abundance. Doesn't need anybody to take care of him. Right, let's have a look. These are beautiful cards. I love these cards. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands, which is a card of marriage, and it also is a card of stability. Four of Wands. Isn't that beautiful? Our next card is the Eight of Swords. This is feeling a bit stuck. It's in your mind. These are thoughts. Swords are always thoughts and like knowledge and thoughts, communication. And it looks like you're feeling very stuck. You're not stuck, you can get out, but at this point you're feeling stuck. So it might have something to do with your stability or a loved one. Look, Two of Cups. Maybe there's somebody that you are very fond of or that you're romantically involved with, and for some reason you're feeling stuck. Let's just keep going and see what all this means. We've got the Seven of Coins. Wanting to nurture something and to help it to grow. Maybe it's this relationship. Maybe you want this relationship to grow. You want to help it grow by nurturing it, by putting effort into this relationship. The Four of Swords, rest and recovery. Maybe you're recovering from, oh look, here's the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is having a bit of a disagreement with someone and then losing the friendship over it. It's needing to be right at all costs, but is it worth it? So maybe you've had a disagreement with someone and now you're recovering from that, but you feel a little bit stuck. It may have been a loved one that you really wanted to have some stability with. You really wanted to work on this relationship, but there's been a bit of a disagreement and you're really stuck in your head. But the Four of Swords says that you are slowly recovering from this. It's not a very nice card. The Nine of Coins, this is a singles card, so maybe you are now single. Maybe you were in a relationship, but maybe you're having second thoughts about being single. It might have been you that broke it off. Four of Coins. Feeling holding on too tight. Maybe you're holding on too tight to this person. Maybe you need to let them go and see what happens. So I think that maybe, you were in a stable or something that seemed to be quite stable with somebody that you had an emotional connection with. But you might have had a bit of a disagreement. There might have been something that you weren't happy about, and you've said to them, yeah, this is not going to work, even though you did want to work on it. And you're feeling very stuck in your head. You just, maybe 1 minute you want to be with them and 1 minute you don't want to be with them. 1 minute you want to nurture this connection, and the next minute, you want to let it go because you don't think they're treating you correctly. This one, the Five of Swords, maybe they feel they're right, you feel you're right. Four of Coins. You have let them go, But now you're thinking that you don't want to let them go. Now you're thinking that you want a new beginning with them. You want to take a leap of faith with them. So you're in and then you're out. I don't think you really know what you want. Oh, here we go, the Hanged One. Feeling a little bit stuck, or, needing to take a look at this situation from somebody else's perspective. Maybe from your partner's perspective. Whatever it is that you disagreed with, maybe you need to look at what the problem was rather than just your side of the story. Queen of Coins. It could have been with someone who was very stable, very grounded. And I think that's what you need, and that's what you were looking for. Maybe you got a bit ahead of yourself. What else we got here? Page of Cups. Okay. Somebody is coming in with an apology. They're coming in offering you this cup that has emotion in it, and I think it's an apology. Because they too have been feeling stuck. They've been waking up at night wondering what they can do to fix this problem. Okay. Two of Coins. They're trying to bring things back into balance between the two of you, trying to get that stability back. But they're just not sure what they should do. Oh, but look. Here's the Knight of Cups. It's a wish come true. Maybe you're their wish come true. And this is why they're so worried about it, because they really liked you. Maybe they haven't had many relationships. They don't know how relationships are supposed to go. Three of Wands. Climbing that ladder because you can see that something good is coming towards you. Maybe they've had a second thought and they're thinking, okay, this is what I need to change. Maybe they haven't been in a relationship for a long time. The Lovers. Gemini card. Beautiful. Oh, and the Star. A wish come true. Or mending. Or both. Okay, so it looks like you may have... let me just take a sip of my tea. It looks like you may have started something with somebody. I don't think it was very... you've been with them for very long. But maybe you didn't like the way that it was going. Maybe they weren't giving you enough time. Maybe they're busy with their mates, whatever. And so you have called them out on it. And, you did want to make this work. You wanted to make it work, but you just couldn't see it happening. But then on the other hand, you look at it on the other hand and say, oh, but, maybe this was happening because of this. Maybe I can, adjust to this. I can explain, or they can explain what the problem is. We can just sit down and talk about it. So you're in, but you're out. You're in, then you're out. I think you must really like this person. You get on well with them, but there was just a few little kinks in there that, really annoyed you, and you just thought, oh, no, I can't do it. But, maybe if you both sit down and talk about it, you can come to a compromise. You can look at things from their perspective, or they can look at it from your perspective, and then you can make it work, because you've got a wish come true card here. You've got the Lovers, you've got the Star. You've got a lot of good cards here, like positive cards. Let's get a few more cards for you here. Oh, too many. So you have the Star card at the bottom of this deck as well. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. So this is the Libran. So maybe it's got something to do with the Libran. We have the Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. Somebody coming in with a message that is going to make you quite happy. The Knight of Wands. And they are rushing in because they want to make sure they don't lose you. So they're going to rush in and talk to you about something. It'll bring balance back into your life. Here's this message, a positive message that's coming towards you. And the Judgment. I think this is a second chance. I think you're both going to give each other a second chance, try and make it work. Maybe you never really talked about, what sort of relationship you want. And maybe now is the time to do it. Because I think it's only a new relationship. And I think... you just sort of assumed, oh, we really like each other, and all just fall into place. But a lot of the time that's not what happens. You know, you have to actually talk things out. Oh my goodness, my nose is getting worse. Right, let's have a look. So you have TikTok. So I think that this is going to come about very quickly. Regeneration. So maybe this relationship is going to be regenerated after this talk. And flexible. I think you both need to be a bit more flexible with each other. Maybe you're both fairly stuck in your ways, and one person didn't want to do this, one person didn't want to do this, and then you both sort of gone, oh, well, don't worry about it. We'll let it go. But I think that you are good together, so I think it's worth looking into it and trying to resurrect it. That's your reading, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. And join me again in a few days for your next reading. Bye for now.